Back here on a Wednesday on another live stream, another unboxing. Let me check stuff last minute. Want to make sure. Yep, all good to go. Just want to see myself a little more clearly on my phone here because once I start, it always goes so dark. But hopefully my mic is working. It's on. It's going, and hopefully it's all not finicky and not all bad. But we're back. We're back doing a live stream unboxing, just hanging out, a little more chill. I'm not wearing any nice clothes today. I'm literally wearing my pajamas, so we're just a white shirt, nothing very much going on, but we're just, it's like today's a fun day. It's a unique day. We're not doing any Marvel or DC or any technically superhero. We're really staying just in the toy realm entirely. And just, hanging out, chilling out. I've been working a lot. I've been busy. So, yeah. And that's why I look all scraggly and unshaven, but we're making it through. We're living life. We're doing our thing. Welcome. So, yeah. Yeah, at least for right now, no weekly pickups as of right now. I haven't gone to the store in a bit. I haven't spent any money because I'm waiting to get that bank, waiting for it to all get by, all get here, and also for really waiting for stores to get new stuff. Really, it's like main thing right now that's really out that's good that I'm interested in is like the what is it? Is the Turtles of the Vintage line? Their pizza thrower, like their tank that like shoots pizzas. So been thinking about getting that at some point, so we'll see, but that'll be later down the line, so we'll see. But I think we'll just go ahead and get going. We might not delay it too much because we don't have a lot to look at really today, but I can blabber on about nothing all day, but I think y'all are here to see what I'm talking about, so show it off. So today we'll be looking at the from Unparalleled Universe, be like one of the well-known kind of toy photographers, toy reviewers here on the kind of in the action figure space, and he made his own figure based on his own character, Odious. So we'll be looking at that today, but I do first want to show off also, because I supported the Kickstarter and got both the figure and also got a little plush there. So we might look at the plush first just because it's out of the bag here. So we'll get little plush Odious hanging out here. And I do want to show that he did place stuff. He did just come in a little bag like that. So he was actually packed really well. So that's nice. So really cool there. So but a nice little plush. Of course, he has this little Unparalleled, the universe little tag there with the Odious kind of head design there, but a nice little felt thing. A very nicely done plush, honestly. It's kind of like, it kind of exceeds, kind of expectations, especially like for someone that, like where I think that this is like their first ever kind of manufactured plush, but it's really nice. And it's like, and all like your pieces on there are actually actual, kind of like individual pieces on there with the eyes and the raised eyebrows and with the, with the forehead line. So that's very nice. And then with the actual fur and the hair, and that's very nice. It's a pretty clean figure. It looks it's a plush, mind you. But one to add to the collection. So one to add to the plush collection that I haven't really gotten that many plushes, but you know, pretty cool one. Has this nice gray hoodie, which is a separate piece. So if you want to take that off, that's nice. And it just has, yeah, and he just has a red shirt under there, and also just all hairy and furry down there. So very cool, very nice, and does actually have a little hood. The hood doesn't really go over; it just kind of sits back there. I think it's just meant to just sit down like that, but it still looks good. And then little furry hands there, just all covered in fur, but there is like a stub kind of there. So, you know, actually that's probably a better example there, but very nice. Just all gray, and then has the pants there. So pretty cool. Just some blue, I assume, kind of jeans, and then, yep, and then under there you have just more fur sticking out, and then just the little, yeah, just the little Odious feet, the little toes, and then all plush. So what up, Blue Mix? Welcome. We're doing Odious, everything Odious. So, yeah, cool little plush, awesome little plush. I couldn't find, the rest of my plushes that I've had ever since I was a kid. I have like a whole bag, like of video game plushes, specifically, like a Mario. Oh yeah, and then also a nice thing with this is that it can actually stand up, because I think they have some padding in the feet, so that it does kind of help. It is a little bit there, but you know, it's like, a plush Odious will have to kind of sit forward a little bit, but that's fine. But yeah, but he looks cool. And then just a quick comparison with another YouTuber plushie. We got the Monster Island Buddies plushie. And who made this one? This one was from Gimme Swag. So yeah. So of course, yeah, kind of like different, I guess technically scale, different designs. So bigger head, and this one does have the hoodie, and that actually is removable, but the hood's much bigger compared to that. So just for simple sake and different kind of design, where this is, I think, more kind of like cotton, and this is actual kind of like, I don't know what to call this fabric, but pretty cool. Monster Island Buddies always loved his skits. I love them now. It's like I loved him as a kid too. It's like, and I was like deep. It's kind of like I was there from the start, which isn't good because his stuff isn't really appropriate for kids. But I kept watching him behind my parents' back, even though they were like, "You can't watch this," and I was like, "I like it, so I'll keep watching it." And then I've supported him since. So yeah, so really cool, nice plushie. It's kind of it's kind of, you have like the same kind of design elements with the hoodie, with the pants, but instead MIB has the little shoes. Same, brother. Okay, same. It's kind of like, just don't talk about it. You're fine. So, but yeah, two different designs of plushes, but both of kind of YouTubers, I would say so, kind of known kind of in the action figure community and known in the kind of nerd culture community. And it's cool that you can actually get, little plushes of these guys. I never thought that I would really specifically get like an MIB plush. I never thought that this would happen. And then, with Unparalleled, it's like I didn't really think about it being an option, but yeah, they look great. They look really cool. So cool to have that to the collection. So, and also with these, I think with these, I'm gonna kind of like forever keep the tags. So I gotta see if I want to get like a cover. It's like I haven't gotten anything for MIBs yet, so I gotta see what I can do there. But I think with Odious, it's like I won't have that much of a problem getting a thing, but pretty cool. What's going on here? Yeah. So cold, so cold. Yeah, I hope it's not too bad over there. Yeah, for you, Lumix. Yeah, when it comes to all the weather, honestly, it's pretty okay here. Like this whole morning was like freezing, but I was like, I'll be fine. I'm going inside, so it was fine. But yeah, also on plush. Wait, is MIB a U2s or whatever? that company is called is not a U2's. The company is called Gimme Swag. So they made him. I don't know if his plushie is available anymore. I think it. It literally says a limited edition. So I don't think he's out anymore. But MIB is just his own plush. He doesn't have a U2's, but this is kind of what I would think his U2's would look like if he did ever get a U2's, and that would be cool to get a U2's of him. That tag tricked me. Oh, you're good. It's like it's like it's definitely the same kind of, I think, kind of U2's style, and how it's like if they do have like their packaging or like their tags, but and then also nice little kind of like a digital kind of rendering of the plush. So yeah, so nice, cool little plushes. Oh, and get them sorted down here. Because now, without really any more delay, well, we'll see. But we will opening our actual Odious this time, and really nice packaging. I love like the whole kind of the whole kind of like the red and black, like the flannel design, and then you have kind of like the, I wouldn't call it embroidered. I don't know if it's kind of like raised. It's like you can't really feel it, but it's like that shinier kind of stuff because you can see that reflection in the light there. But very nice artwork on here. It's like super cool. Super 7. What was that company called? It was Gimme Swag for the MIB plushie. So it's Gimme Swag, or you can look up or you can look up Monster Island Buddies, I think, on Instagram, and he has a bunch of stuff about that. For the red box, this is Unparalleled. So this is made by Unparalleled. The universe right there, and then with what company? The Walk Globala. So it's not any kind of like major company. It's just his own thing. So essentially, yeah, and that's really cool. And so nice artwork on there. Yeah, with the skull head on the stick, and then nice working there. Yeah, like with that comic style. I'm butchering. That's cool. It is really cool. And then at the top, you got that same that Odious logo there. Very cool. And then on the side, you just have the pattern, and then with the Odious logo. Other side, you do have that Odious logo there with that pattern in the back, but you do have a nice kind of just like a stoic Odious where he's just standing there. On the back, you have that same, that Odious same, and then a more action kind of pose with him where he's swinging the thing. I'm not sure, I might be wrong, but I think Artemis Prime. Sorry, I'm like out of breath today. I've been talking all day. It goes with work. But yeah, I think I did see that he did review that. I didn't watch it. I don't really watch reviews of figures that I don't really already have, except for like Robo Don't Know. He's my main kind of a YouTuber. Like when it comes to the toy reviews, but also watch Unparalleled and Dan Who reviews. All great guys, really cool. But yeah, and then on the back here again at the bottom, it says The Living Curse, and has a little bio. It says who is well, I'll let y'all read that right there. So it's once a man Odious, he sacrificed his soul to save his people, a sacrifice that I'm not going to be able to talk today. Sorry, I'm going to butcher this. A sacrifice that sentenced him to eternal torment. An unwilling, like a parasite, cursed to lives that aren't his own, while consuming the bodies of anyone who sheds blood upon his stone remains. Those unlucky souls must give up their place on this earth to Odious, the living curse. So he was a man, and then I guess they made him into like a Sasquatch kind of monster thing. It's kind of like, I know he's not probably technically a Sasquatch, but that's what I kind of always saw him as. But he's cool. But yeah, but nice little bio, a little bit of backstory, still kind of mystery, and like who he is, but we're gonna go ahead and get this open using our trusty X-Acto blade. And with this box, you actually open it. Here on the side there, you have a little tape tab right there. It's kind of like a book. I kind of just think of it like that. It's like a book. So we'll get that. Just shade up there. And you do have that same... Oh, okay. It's actually opposite. So where it's Odious that way instead of that way. So that's cool. And you still, and then you still retain that same kind of like that pattern design in the box. So that's nice. And then it's just all white on the inside, but go ahead. Ooh. Even has a little black and white, kind of like a grayscale, kind of like an Odious symbol there. And there he is in the box. So many accessories. I'm craving on buying Legos. I get that for sure. I get the vibe. But yeah, this figure has so many accessories. Really cool. Awesome looking figure already. I mean, that's insane. Have an extra little jacket there. And then on the inside, you do have kind of like news clipping stuff about him and how they displayed it in the plastic, very much so. Site in the Bay Area, so it looks like there might be like potential for like different different types of Odious. So where he has like that kind of like that T-Rex hand. He does, and then and then there's more of like a hulking. I might actually be able to. Can that actually come out? That can't. So you can just take that out. I'll just put it gently. I'm not gonna toss this one aside because I want to keep the box. Yeah, but you have that full insert here, so where it's like news clippings and kind of like a detective kind of office where you have like all different versions of Odious. So where where you have like the one with the dinosaur hands and the more kind of hulking version, a more normal one right there at the bottom, just a little normal one, and then another style, other artist styles, and then just more kind of angles. So pretty cool. Another Odious. So yeah. Then even like a full body shot there where he's kind of crouching. So yeah, really cool. And even has kind of where all of them are kind of like circled and like in like pen, and then you have like where they're supposed to be pinned to a board with all the pieces. So that's a nice little extra thing. So you can do like a kind of like a shot with that. All your different kind of like your stories. So even more lore if you want to read through like the news clippings on there, which I will do later, but not on here, sadly, but pretty cool. Yeah. Awesome. Really nice. It's like, and then that does actually give potential be like for other like at least like a couple of different versions of Odious. At least like that one. It's like that one looks like an actual concept, and then even like a bigger like a hulking one would be cool. So awesome. Another gentle put away, but before we actually get into the figure here, we will show off a little bit. Oh yeah, and he does come with his thing. That's cool. You do have a whole thing there, so that's really cool. So yeah, cool. And you have all your hands and heads, and yeah, and then like his little like his skeleton staff kind of wand kind of thing going on there, so that's cool. And then also Impact is another. It's like an actual like a jacket, I think. Like a flannel jacket, like another version of it, maybe like a bigger one, but we'll see because we'll be messing with it. But in the same box of that this came with, there was also this extra piece, and I didn't want to open this one at all until I showed y'all. So I have no idea what's in here, but it looks like it's like it's like you have an Odious and like half and half. So it's just our robot kind of Odious, our Robo Rodius. Yeah, the Robo Odious. But yeah, cool there. That's just some paper. Ooh, okay. Okay. We have our little paper there. And then, so you have like a little front card where it's half of Odious and then I guess half of someone else. It looks like a kind of like a detective, or was that Odious before he became, a monster? I don't know. Okay, so that must be the symbol of Artman Customs, then, because that's what it says. Printing and hand painted hand. Where it was done by hand by Artman Customs. And he's like, and he put in his Instagram where it's Artman_Customs. And if you got questions, contact him. Cool. And you get a little bag of little extra weapons. So that's really cool. Get my pieces going. Try to get staple out. I'm kind of used to doing this. I haven't done it very much on a stream dealing with a staple, but I'm pretty good at it so far. Put that for safety, and then that whole piece is just by itself. Save that. And then it's just the bag right there. Nice little bag. Always can use extra bag. Always nice. There we go. Okay, we got like some classic weapons, but there's that bag. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so first I'll show off kind of actually my favorite accessory of this already. I can tell is this is this stake, like this wooden stake. Nice detailing there, and even has like a little like a nice handle on there. Has like that little kind of like that goldish brown. It's just like a brown, like a light brown, but it it is kind of like cartoonish, kind of basic, but it looks really good though. This is gonna look great. And then you have just a regular, kind of just like a kitchen knife. So that's really cool. All that nice silver detailing, and then yeah, and then the actual the handle is like a darker brown kind of color, and you have your 3 gray dots there, and then like your gray just down the middle. So pretty cool there. And then you do have that same knife, but cut in half, which is actually a pretty unique shape. I actually kind of like this just by itself. So that's pretty cool. And then it's just the same detailing like the first one. But you do get a little kind of like a pad. Like a little, yeah, just like a solid kind of plastic little piece. It's kind of like a wall or like a floor. So that's meant to be, I think, or you can wear kind of like technically slots. Oh, lost it for a second, but I guess it's supposed to be. Is it supposed to be like that? I'll have to check out the account because it feels like it's supposed to be like that in that slot where it's kind of like it just goes into the wall. And that's kind of like the same thing that happens there, but kind of in the ground right there. But you know, nice little piece. But I'll have to see what to do exactly with that. But if that's what that thought is, that's really cool. But that's a little extra thing. And this is like a little extra thing. Like it wasn't even in the Odious box. It was just in the shipping box. So as that as like a little add thing. Okay, so it actually does kind of sit in there. Yeah, it does kind of lock. That's cool. Okay, so we can figure out what to do there. Well, it doesn't want to sit there now, but that's fine. So we're going to go ahead, get to our figure. Z-taped. He's taped at the back. Gotta check that. It's always the tape. Tape always gets me. The bottom, the top, nope. Everything back to looking nice for a second, just because I want to get it all. Yeah, there's our cover. Let's see if I can get this out. Woo. Well, it's going to happen. That's fine. Get his. We'll get all the hands out, and we'll go over everything because these are a lot of hands. I have to get them paired up now. Then we'll get his heads. Oh. I just always kind of struggle with these. I just don't. Oh, and then Odious just comes right out too. Ooh, not bad. Okay. We will be a little bit more careful, because they actually do say that they recommend actually heating up the figure, but live, a hairdryer doesn't really sound very appealing, and sounds like a lot more electrical work, and I don't want to deal with that because I have lights all over the place and wires everywhere. So, yeah. It's gonna get everything going. I might not be able to show off all the articulation. We can see. I don't think it'll be that hard because I can just take off the clothing. But there he is, straight out of the box. Looking pretty cool. Well, my wire is sticking out just a little bit on that jacket. Push that back in there. Yeah. There's just little pieces getting everywhere. All right. Okay. There he is. Look at that guy. Looking really, really sick. Yeah, like, and I do gotta say, like the paintwork on the heads are always like pretty good. Of course, this is kind of more. Turn down my lights a little bit. So more, kind of more has kind of like a shadow, kind of like a wash to it. That's cool. That's good. I'm just looking. But it's kind of weird to me, yeah, that the inside of his mouth is like that. This same color as his skin. That just kind of throws me off, but I think like once I get into it, like it'll be fine because it looks great. I mean, like the sculpt itself is nothing. I mean, you see like all those teeth and those gums that are painted, sculpted very well, and then have like that head shape, and the hair sculpt on there is really cool too. Has like that little tuft at the top, and with the beard too, like that's great. And even has like the little pointed ears and like the smaller kind of like the deformed kind of nose with the big brows. So awesome sculpts like already. And then even like the hands sculpted with that kind of fur detailing and with the claws. So that's really cool. And then on the inside, it's just your it's just basically like a regular paw, but it's kind of dirtied up a little bit because you have that dark wash on there, so you get all those details. And it's like this guy does not have clean hands, so that's really cool. And then at the feet, we'll just go with the body still, but at the feet have that whole claw kind of foot going on there, and then you have that fur tuning in there, goes all the way up. So about the same, pretty good. The figure, it doesn't it doesn't have peg holes, but that's fine. That's not a problem at all. Yeah, and then also like the whole the whole like the design. So like the jacket that does have a bendy wire is very nice, and it's just a long sleeve kind of jacket, but you have like the little kind of like the nicer like the collar going on there. Pretty good there, and then nice little texture, and with the sleeves, nice work on the back, a little bit of kind of like basic, kind of like proportioned, but that's how it is. And it looks great. It looks great on it. It doesn't look like huge. It kind of actually gives them a little bit more heft, and actually looks better. And then you have a classic flannel right there. Yeah, that has the hoodie underneath there, or even attached to it, I think, too, but we'll see. And has the strings on there, and then that actually is an actual hoodie. So you can put that over Odious. Get him. Try to get him. Get him with that hood on. That. I'll have to see, because I don't want to break the arm. Yeah, because I don't want to break my arm on this guy. Sorry, I'm trying to get a good pose with this hood. Not like that. Like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's badass. Yeah, that's really cool. That is really cool. All right, all right. And then, and then down to the jeans too. So where you have like that extra sewn texture going on there. No pockets in the back, but that's fine. But yep, and they're kind of like just kind of like torn at the ends, like you have your little jagged edges there. So that's pretty cool. Well, we'll go ahead, try to get all of this off of him. We will take off his hands. Ooh, pretty tight, but that's fine. I do recommend to heat it. We're going to just kind of go for it. I think it is going to be tight, but we'll try it out. We'll be very careful. We've been careful so far. We've been careful very far. Okay. Okay, so you can also have them this, because this is sleeveless. I forget that this is actually sleeveless in most kind of things. But that's actually, okay. So we'll switch out those hands, that hand, that hand, that hand, that hand, this hand, this hand, this hand, that hand, that hand, that hand. Okay, so he has that one. Okay. Duh. Okay. Okay. I'm getting organized now. I'm getting organized. I just realized that my whole setup is like not very well kept right now. Okay. We'll switch out his fists. Right there, you have that same kind of claw, yeah, kind of like that talon. And I think all my hands are just side to side. I don't think I have any up and down jointed hands. We will try. That is a small hole. Let's twist her in there. Arm was fully backwards. That actually makes it a lot easier. Yeah. Definitely recommend to heat up your wrist peg. So I don't know. We're going to try at least one or two more hand swaps, but that might be it because I don't want to break them. But we will see all the hands. But there he is. Sleeveless. Kind of just like a stanced up pose there. Yeah, like a I don't know. I just have to just keep working at them. Maybe like that. Is that like just the same? It's like kind of actually worse. Okay. We're going to go ahead, take off the flannel, which has just a Velcro strap right there and on right there. And that can also slide right off. Then you just have the whole main body. And I just got my torso joint loose there. He's a little skinny in the middle, to be frank, but I think he's supposed to really have the clothes on. It's kind of weird if he doesn't, but he does. So, and yep, and then also the pants does have a Velcro there too. You can take that off. He's not anatomically correct. Doesn't have anything. It's just all fur. But fur everywhere still. Oh yeah. And then even down to the feet. Again, a little close up there, but we'll get regular Odious. So that's a joint there. That makes it a lot easier to understand. I'm going to get him to just stand up straight. Just get him. Just standing there. Get him. Just standing there, he's naked and he's mad. Even do a it's just like yeah. It's kind of like I'm cursed to be an ugly, hairy monster. Why, God, why? I was cursed. Why? This sucks. But I'm gonna, be cool. Do magic stuff. Probably kill monsters or be a monster. There we go. We'll get them. That. That's really cool. That looks really sick. Oh yeah, there's your regular stance, but this will give us our chance to go over the articulation. So, let's see, can we get our head off? Probably not. Oh, well, I should probably do it the right way, but we'll just keep it on there. So with the head, you have a dumbbell joint that goes from the middle of the head down to the neck, which is connected up there at the top. So that by itself goes up that much, goes down about that much, but then you also have another dumbbell joint, I believe so, or just a ball joint at the bottom of the neck. So that can give you extra there. Gives you a lot extra there too. And then you can also do side to side at the neck and at the top of the head, and then also a full rotation. Probably not on the neck, but you can turn it. That's nice. And then on the torso, you do have a butterfly joint there, so that's very nice to have. Then shoulder joint goes up about that far, which is actually pretty good. Goes round fully as a, what do you call that? Upper arm cut, or a, what's the, yeah, like a bicep swivel. keep forgetting my terminology now. And then you do have a double jointed pinless elbow. That's very nice. And yep, and then with each set of your hands, they can all rotate and they can articulate back and forth. And then at the torso, you have your upper torso articulation there, and that's on a dumbbell joint into the body, into the, into the center of the chest. So that gives you range about that far. Back about that far. Then have that same tilt going on there, even a full 360. But then you have a waist joint there, which that gives you that much range, and then together to there. So again, out that, then yeah, that much articulation. And then back, I mean, that's great. That's awesome. And then legs kick up out this far. Don't know. I don't think they have a drop down joint. That's fine. But then your thigh swivel is actually at the top of the leg, kind of like a McFarlane style, but it actually looks pretty clean there. It only has like that small hole. And actually looks pretty clean. I actually do kind of prefer that now that I'm seeing that. But, you know, pretty cool there. And then leg kicks out that far, and then has a double jointed knee, which is also pinless. Nice fur going on there. And then at the feet, you just have a full rotation there at the top, and you have a full joint. So you can go back, go forward, or you can also go, oh, if I can get it, also go side to side there. And that kind of gives you like your pivot, but it is also just on a actual pivot there too. Sorry if that's hard to see. I'm just struggling with it. But you also do, but so you can do forward and back there, and you can do side to side. And if I can get it, yeah, because then you can do a side to side. I think that's working. I don't know if it's working or not. I think I'm just messing with it. And then you do have a full toe, like a toe joint. So you go up that far, go down that far. I should be showing you with this one. Goes up that far, goes down that far. Amateur hour. I'm just goofing. What actually do I want to try? Okay, so that's what gives you your pivot anyways. Okay, so you do want that. Then, yeah, so that's good. So yeah, but a great amount of articulation. And it is, yeah, like a skinnier body, than I really expected. Yeah, it's kind of like I saw like the images of this, and I was like, okay, it's like I thought that maybe it would have been a little bit more buff, but he's definitely kind of skinny. So yeah, I would say, I'd say like definitely have to have the clothes on him for this, but great articulation. I'm not going to complain. I mean, you can do that and that. That's insane. And you can look up that far. As good as a Spider-Man, really, in my opinion. You just can't really do too much high kicks. You can kind of do it. It's kind of like a kick. That's actually pretty cool. That looks great. That looks sick. There's my joint. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool. That is an awesome looking figure. Oh, hi, Russ. Are you there? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was so enthralled. I thought, I thought I was just by myself for a bit. You're good. Yeah, I'm just messing with this Odious figure. You is your what? I don't know what that word is. Yeah, cool figure. Oh, but then if we want to go, I think we're gonna get the clothes back on him now that I know what I'm working with. So we'll get his, well, what we'll do, actually, now that we have the clothes, we will, if I can figure out how to open it, like that, like a puzzle piece. Ugh. There we go, bag there. Okay. What is my favorite? Are you asking of my like of my collection, or like is this guy my favorite? We do have the alternate of the jacket. This is the one with the actual sleeves on there. You actually do have like a couple cuts back there, a few holes. So that's kind of cool. Has like a little wear and tear in there going on. We can get that onto Odious. We'll get his pants back on. Give him some decency. Of the collection, I feel like I get this question a lot now. I'm trying to think. I think every time I know what I'm going to say, but I'm like, is it really? I'm always questioning my favorite decision. Get this in here real quick. I don't have to battle with it, even though I am battling with it right now. There we go. Okay. Even like that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But my favorite in the collection, I mean, I got a lot of really good figures, as you can see. I have a lot, but I guess I think that this is like my decision, like every time. I think it's like this Spider-Man. It's just like perfect retro classic Spider-Man. So, and this is the Marvel Legends, the 3-pack version from the Spider-Man and his amazing friends. So, yeah, awesome figure. Oh. And now I'm thinking of number 2 already. Odious isn't bad at all. Not bad. Yeah, but then we have his Velcro right there, so you can close that. I was here a couple weeks ago. I think I do remember. think you were here. So I do recognize the Russ, because I remember like the R on there, but I'm glad that you made it back. Appreciate you coming back. Coming back for another crazy live stream where I'm just talking nonsense. There he is. There's our Odious. You can still see like the holes on the back, on the front there too. That's pretty cool. And that's on each side as well, so it's cool. Love your channel. I appreciate that. Thank you. I just have to try to be more active on here and do like actual videos. But I'm just so busy. I literally like don't have time for it. It's crazy right now. But maybe I can do it soon. So maybe I can actually get a video done of an actual review, because I still have to upload my my NECA what's it called? It's such like a long name. It's like the Catwoman of Channel 6 review box set. Yeah, that box set. I have to do that box set for that review. 10. I'm on my dad's phone. I'm glad you're having a good time at such a young age. You're just kind of hanging out. Hope you're enjoying the show. Whoa. Kind of scary. I think I have to actually take off these hands. Whoa. That. We'll have to Velcro. Get back on. Okay. Here we go. I was here last time. I remember. Ooh. All right, hands. Might be better, honestly, out. Yeah, I might just have to just put on the short sleeves, because I don't think they'll actually fit in there. So that kind of sucks, but I was like, but the actual like the shirt is still like really nice. So I could even like display with just this, but I think I want the whole thing again. So I think I just prefer that all, because it has like that extra oomph to it. For a little kind of body to it. Even, yeah, like just like that with just the sleeves off. Looks great. This jacket on. There we go. Does the hood go out? The hood does go out. Like tucked in. Yeah, but there he is. Looking really cool. Bye, I have to go. You have a good night, Russ. Hope you enjoyed the stream while you were here. Yeah, but there's our head taken off there. And then our extra heads, where we have kind of like a quizzical, yeah, a little bit of like a smirk, kind of odious head. So really well done with, yeah, like with the teeth or where he's even eating something maybe or just smiling. So that's really cool. Then you have kind of I think of this yeah, kind of like as like the classic, yeah, kind of like kind of like the odious head. He's kind of like the eyebrow up. What are you saying? Okay, yeah. Then this one is like where he's like, I'm not really impressed. Like you look like an idiot, and I might just kill you because I don't care. So that's pretty funny. Then just good old snarling, odious right there. Oh, come on, looking really cool. It's awesome. It's like a great, yeah, kind of like I think it's actually like printing, right? Yeah, it might be like printing, but it's very nice. Well, some actually look hand painted. So yeah, but they all look great, awesome. So what's one we want to do? Because we have the screaming one, we already had that. Quizzical. We could do like that snarling one here. Heads definitely probably have to heat up. Yeah, that you might just actually have to heat that up. We may not be able to actually switch the head. I mean, we got the first head off. At least one's gotta fit. We can try the more regular head. Yeah, that one's not going. Yeah, I'm not gonna force that anymore. So, yep. So, probably not gonna be able to switch out the heads. Do one more with the last head. Now we're just gonna, nope. Not gonna force that. Put that first head on if I can. Well, I might not be even able to get this back on. I'll probably have to heat this up too. There we go. It's scary, but you can get it back on. At least the first one. So we'll have to work on the rest at a later date. We'll use some heat gun, using our hair dryer or heat gun, or yeah, like they say, use yeah, some boiling water. Now, so we looked at our pair of fists. Excuse me, and then he had packed on his more kind of relaxed hands, and they all have that fur with that kind of like that greenish claw design going on with the dirty palm and the dirty skin. It's like a tannish color, but like it definitely has like some grime and some grease on it. They have like your flat palm. Then you have his more, those these are the, and then you have his more kind of like his more yeah, kind of like relaxed, kind of like yeah, your C shape kind of clawed hands. Then your more full on claws going on here. So let's get closer. Really cool. Really awesome. And then you have 2 pointer finger hands, which are really cool to have. That's a very unique piece to have. And that gives you a lot of possibilities. And then have your kind of like your more relaxed holding hands. Not like super tight grip, but pretty good. And then you have your full on, just kind of like very tight grip hands. So kind of more weapon holding hands. And then this is, okay, so this is Odious's weapon. It's like this little kind of, this metallic animal skeleton staff. It has the brown there, with like the wraps. And then the wraps are even painted like a kind of like a grayish color, so they can actually stick out more. I know I'm making a lot of shadows right now, but you can probably kind of tell. There it is, yeah. And then, and then there at the base you have that little, that lighter silver kind of tip with the white wrap around there. So that's really cool. Awesome design work. I wonder, kind of like what animal skull that is. Because it looks like a real animal skull. So that's really cool. Then do a quick like this, and I think it actually shows he's actually technically left-handed. Just interesting. If it works, it works. We'll give him that hand, and then we'll give him... You want to give him a pointer? No, we'll give him... We want to give him... We'll give him full-on claws. I mean, we have to. We gotta. Oh, a lot of pressure on that one. We got it in. It's a little scary. A little terrifying. The Silent Rob. Very cool collection you have behind you, dude. Thank you. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm very proud of this collection. It's been years. Years of collecting this. I get this hand. The arm. Oh, there we go. Let's get Odious. I'm envisioning where he's fighting like a giant monster. Like, stay back. I'm going to use this thing. And I'll get you. And he does have the wire in there, too, so you can imitate the wind. Get that. I was like that. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I just started collecting last year. I have a lot of Dragon Ball figures, some Star Wars, DC, or Marvel stuff. I like to make your stop your motions with them. It's really fun. This is a custom figure you're doing. I'm not familiar with him. If he's a character from something, it looks really good either way. Well, Rob, this is Odious from I'm going to butcher the name. Here, I'm going to get the Unparalleled Universe. So this is his original character that he made into a figure. And also a plushie. Yeah. Ugh. So yeah, a total original character from a independent maker. I don't know if they still have them. They might be on Big Bad Toy Store, is my thought. Oh yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Independent kind of be like fan, yeah, kind of like of figures. Made his own figure. So that's really cool. That's like really awesome. Yeah, that's super nice. Whoa. Get them all. Goes up there, really cool. We're only an hour 11 in. Could even do, if I want to try, be a little adventurous, more tighter grip with the stake that he comes with. Because I kind of like the thought of him as like a kind of a vampire hunter, or, you know, he makes stuff in the woods. And it's like his little, like his secondary. Yeah, or that's like a straightforward shot. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Do my strings. I like kind of complete that scene. Just trying to get it a specific way. There we go. That's it. Where's that? The winds kind of coming up. Like, all right, let's do this. Let's kill these guys. Oh yeah, nice. I really like the soft goods. I do too. They're done very well. So yeah, hoods are always kind of like my personal weakness. So I'm never really happy with how I have them. Like that, I think is fine. It just kind of like it bunches too much for me. And I just had it like pretty good like not too long ago, but now it's just like, it doesn't want to work. I don't know if because I have it in the wrong order, where the hood should be actually under the jacket, or I have to keep folding it until it goes again, because I just wish it would stay like that. Stay down all the way, but it wants to go up. And that doesn't look too bad, but I just think it's just a lot. It's a lot of fabric. Especially like that. It's like, it just kind of sticks out. At least, yeah, kind of like just for my liking. But it looks pretty good though. Like that's still pretty cool. And you can kind of probably hide that behind him. So it's not that much, but it's still kind of weird. It actually kind of gives him like a kind of like a hunchback. It actually makes him look kind of bigger. Like he's like a large beast. But this is like a 6-inch. So I know what you mean. I have the same kind of trouble with the cloaks I have for my Luke Skywalker figures. It does. It looks really nice. It does. But yeah, but hoods are always my weakness. But I think that this is pretty good. I would definitely like a more kind of like hulked up kind of Odious for sure. If yeah, like if any of like those other designs in the packaging kind of prove anything, it's like there's a concept. It's there. You might make it if this is very successful, which it looks like is. So you will be getting something. Where his feet like that? His feet look weird. I'm trying to get him. How does that look? I guess just like that. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just over. Yeah, kind of thinking it. Is he like a Sasquatch? Kinda. At least in my. I'm in my mic. Is my mic on? It is on. Excuse me. I'm gonna take another water break. I'm already like drying up. But yeah. So in my eyes, I do see him as kind of like Sasquatch ish, in my opinion. I definitely see that. But apparently, just by the story, he was a guy who was turned into just like a hairy monster. They don't really say if he's a Sasquatch, but it's kind of like Sasquatch like because there's like a lot of news about him and like crazy super versions of him. But it's like he's just odious. He's just a really cool monster guy who has like a magic kind of like a skeleton staff. So that's really cool. And then, you know, of all that. And then a bunch of accessories. I mean, a lot of options with this Odious. We'll just try to get him actually standing up. That good? Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, pretty cool. And then, ton of accessories, a great figure, a fun figure. One I'm actually really glad I didn't miss out on it. Because I don't really get a lot of, kind of like content creator stuff. But I've been trying to do that kind of like see kind of like see these opportunities to have like add like unique things to the collection and then also to support the actual creators that I like. And I know that they're going to make a quality product because I like the quality of their work. So yeah, it's a really cool figure. Can you tell me more of the lore? I'm actually pretty interested. I don't really know anything else besides what I told you. It doesn't like all right say, but yeah, like I do have to read kind of like the news clipping, like the package. I haven't actually read that because that would take time off of this because I unbox these live. But still, awesome figure. A lot of great accessories with having, the extra kind of hoodie there. Yeah, with the actual sleeves. So you can have an option without the jacket, but with the sleeves compared to the without sleeves there. And then having the little extra goodie bag with the knife and the knife that's supposed to be, I think, in a wall piece or like on the floor. I'm not sure. Or like going up. I don't know. And then with the stake, Odious, with his staff, Odious, and all the other accessories. Accessories for days, so many. Worth the price alone, honestly. But yeah. And then, of course, earlier, also had the Odious plushie from Unparalleled Universe. Same character, little different interpretation. So, yeah, really well done. Awesome, awesome work. Awesome details, awesome design, awesome character. A lot of fun. And nothing broke. Nothing broke, not yet. We'll move our plushie for a minute. Because we want to get some comparisons to some of our other figures from other companies. And ones that I kind of saw as Odious-esque kind of vibes. So we'll be looking at those. So first, do we want to compare him, of course, to the 20th anniversary of Marvel Legends Captain America, because Unparalleled, the universe, he actually revealed this and reviewed it, and it's really cool. Mine doesn't have the straps on because I actually prefer that, surprisingly. But yeah, looks great too. Looks great. With a Marvel Legends, honestly, on par. And the fact that he actually is pretty tall, even next to Captain America, is great. It makes him look way bigger. It looks him way cooler. So that's nice. And then going with a more other independent, I have the Whoosh, one of the articulated icon kind of ninja guys. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of like, this isn't like a straight up ninja. It's just like a guy in the blue tunic with the spear and the swoosh hair. So, but you can see like the different qualities and style and kind of like detail. Oh, excuse me. Hopefully I didn't blow out the mic with that. Whew. Yeah, really cool figures. The big sneeze. Oh my god. I'm just getting tired now. I think that's what my body's telling me. You need to go to sleep. You've been working all day. Body's shutting down. Okay. Then going with like the little monster, kind of humanoid. Went with the Jazzwares Wolfman. Kind of closer in size and closer in actual like style. So really cool there. Still bigger as well. Cool. We're just gonna not break our new figure. Keep him there. Actually get him to look at the camera. Whoa. There he goes. Well, that's as good as we can get right now. Get that. You. Get you. And then we'll bring in another kind of weird animal, half man, half creature with the Mezco Gomez. Kind of same vibes. Yeah, like these guys would definitely be buddies, so this might go on the Mezco shelf, honestly. Works. I mean, it's right there, so it'll be front and center. It'll be behind me. So that kind of sucks, but you know, it'll look cool. Nice. Wolfman, do you have a whole candy that you can grab without knocking stuff over? That would be interesting to see. be like him next to Odious. We can see I do have a Hulk-sized figure, so if that's okay, and it actually is kind of more on par with our theme that we got going on with the kind of squash looking design going on here. And then going again with Jazzwares again, wanted to go with the Street Fighter Ryu, kind of more cartoonish design. Want to move that light, but it actually works pretty well. Why is this so bright? There we go. Well, pretty cool. Give myself a little bit more light. There we go. That's like perfect there. But they look great. Ryu is my favorite from that game. I mean, he looks badass. I mean, why wouldn't he? He's Ryu. He's the guy. He is the Street Fighter. That's his whole thing. Ugh. So he's just badass. And then it's also a great figure, great interpretation. And I just did a Street Fighter stream, last one. So if you want more Street Fighter, go check that out. And then going back to Marvel, got our Mafex Spider-Man with a custom who made it? PVC Bake Shop Spider-Man animated series kind of version. So that looks great. And next to Odious. Looks really good. Love that. Love this Spider-Man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Two more comparisons. I almost forgot. I just went through, like my first line. I was like, okay, I'm done, but I'm not. That looks so good. It does. But then, going back to Marvel Legends with Jackal, just because he also has that kind of full furry body thing going on here. So it goes with our Odious. He's kind of this is like a gremlin, and this is like a mogwai, but more kind of like badass, kind of like wizard magic lore and stuff, but it's kind of like modern day, so it's like crazy, and it kind of works with like the whole kind of like the robot, the Odious head, that it has been out before, so kind of makes sense that this guy's a scientist, makes an Odious, so that'd be cool. It works well. Get him. Well, not to knock over everything. Should just put Odious down. He doesn't stand. Nothing will look good. Let's put Jackal right in the middle. That's fine. But then our last comparison, put this over there. It's with our biggest figure for tonight, maybe. Unless you want to see a Hulk, but we'll see. But I got the Marvel Legends Sasquatch Hasbro version. And this guy's really cool, in my opinion. And you can see that size-wise already. Like, he is, like, pretty small compared to the Sasquatch. Oh. My stuff's falling. Don't fall. That fell. Why'd you fall? I told you not to. Where'd you go? Who is that? That was Gomez. I hope you're not broken. You're not broken. That's good. Nothing break. No scratches, no dings. You took the fall well. You took the fall well. But yeah. Dang. He's a behemoth. He is. A big guy. They'd be good together in a buddy comedy like Deadpool and Wolverine. That would be fun. That would be fun. Because, because there also is, like a miniature kind of like an Odious. I can't remember his name, but he's kind of like his little sidekick, and he's just like a small version of him. But, they're having like small, medium, large Sasquatch little annoying guys. But that would be cool because you have your brute, you have your main character, kind of magic wielder, fighter, adventurer, and then you have like the small little annoying guy who's there, just to be comedy relief. But they're really cool. You can definitely see like the different styles, but it's definitely it's definitely like that hairy guy. That would be so good. I love that. It'd be amazing. Amazing stuff. We'll get Sasquatch. We'll do this. You back there. You here. Sasquatch can go right over there. Whoa. Yeah. Oh yeah. Here's our. Sorry, I was just kind of concentrating. But there we go. There's our Odious. Right there in center. Everyone's like, what's Odious doing? Why is he here? He's cool. Very cool, man. I enjoyed watching and learning about the character. I sub to you, so I'll see you around. I have to hop up here. You're all good, Rob. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining on my talks about figures, especially about Odious. A great kind of original character made by an independent creator, a content maker, someone who I enjoy watching their content, their work on figures and about figures, and now they made it a figure and a plush. And a plush. That's like an extra mile. That's like crazy. That's awesome. That's really cool. But yeah. I think we're gonna call this stream a close. Pretty good. Fun figure. A lot of fun talking with y'all. Really cool. Absolutely very awesome and nice of you to promote it. I hope you have a great night. You too, Rob. Thank you for stopping by. All right. Oh, I'm hitting my mic. But yeah. But if we're gonna call it a night now, so y'all have a good one. Just, chill out. And we'll see what happens next week. I gotta see. I think I will be able to do next Wednesday, but if not, post about it on the community page. I'll let y'all know. And yeah, have y'all a good night. Goodbye.